Hello, welcome back to Hogwarts. We are going to create a new character. Come on, give us a good color. Of course not.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this. That was quite something.
What should we name our character? Let me Google it first. Hmm. I didn't want to change the hair. Jerks. I think that's everything. We're gonna make this one a Slytherin.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
If you're watching this on Twitch, welcome. If you're watching this over on YouTube after I
caught you before you left
upload it there,
Just
hello.
barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could
if
get
you're
our new
watching on
student up to
YouTube,
speed a
my
bit before the term begins.
Twitch
Well,
is
you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
CBVet97.
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a
97.
remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one
And
of
if
the
you're
reasons
watching
he's
on
risen
Twitch-
so far at the ministry.
My YouTube channel
Have
is
you seen
CBVet.
this?
SEABEEVET.
I have. Opinions differ as to how
It's
great a
V
threat
as in
Ranrock
Victor.
really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
So
threat.
if you ever miss
And it was your wife,
a live stream, you
Eleazar,
can
who alerted me to his activities months
watch it
ago.
over on
Miriam.
YouTube at your leisure.
How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do. Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand! Accio! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there.
Yes, Did I have to wait for him to do it first?
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
You're gonna have to fight the big giant things again, the Guardians.
Almost there!
Gonna have to do that a lot because we're starting again. We're gonna do a bad guy run through.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, apparently I don't know Revelio yet.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Whee! Arms up!
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12.
Sorry.
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Well, I would like to follow the professor if you'd give me control.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Oh. But I wanted to go to that chest. Picture.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I didn't see it the last time I was here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if
just
you
stole
might...
from
Instructions for Vault
Gringotts.
12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let
I
me
think this is where we learn
There
Revelio.
must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Didn't even know
Lumos.
that was a thing before.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
Well,
There
how
will be
about
no
you teach me
disapparating
that
if things
spell?
go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
And then I can let my own way.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Exposo! Descendo! Defendo! Exposo! Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso! Deposo! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, but right now I'm trying to find...
Lumos. Revelio.
chests. I don't think I got these chests last time either.
Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid!
Wish I knew more than just basic spells.
Stupid! Lumos. Revelio.
Ah. I don't think I got any chests last time I was here. Either they didn't spawn in, or I was just really bad at looking for them?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
don't make me have to fight any more bad guys. I'm not very far advanced. I don't know any spells.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
One of the big baddies. We've got to fight one of those guys. So.
I know a way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensieve, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability.
I don't remember seeing a
to end
freaking
up
locket.
here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin Common Room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That is not helpful.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up at Dragon's.
Already knew that.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony?
Can I help you?
Can't imagine.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What do you think mermaids look like? That poor first year trying to get into the Gryffindor Common.
I think I heard one.
Was having them on. Poor thing had to wait till next day.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominis. Ominis Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominis.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominis. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way.
Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha! Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Stuck it in her
Thank you,
armpit.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
You guys able to read that? Okay, good.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Check.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
The most I've ever been able to call.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I hate transfiguration.
Ha! I knew there was was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I asked him.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
There we go. Nobody likes you, Peeves.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah. Bombard!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be good form.
I know.
It can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I went the wrong way.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I'm not a fan.
Revelio.
I
Want
find
him to get back to
quite
the lesson.
depressing. Ugh, don't get the password. But it's always so noisy in the common room, and then I can't concentrate. So I end up just talking to everyone and nothing gets done.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I think after this, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Hey, how are you?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
game's going well.
So why
I'm
don't we
playing
have
as
our
a
newest student
Slytherin
start
this
us
time.
off?
We're not gonna be doing, you know, nice things to people.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. That's it! Splendid! Excellent control there.
Oh.
Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Yeah, I played as a Gryffindor, last playthrough. I'm doing Slytherin.
You'll be the Blues, just as before.
And then
Miss
I'll do
Onai,
the other ones
you
as
are
well.
playing red. Clear?
Just because
Yes,
each one
sir.
has its own unique, quests and stuff.
Watch this. There we go. Here.
Very good.
Be sharp. Phew. Nicely
Oh, I was
done.
trying to knock hers
Let
off.
us see this. Yes!
Trying to.
I know
I don't want to
everyone is
knock
watching,
mine
but
off.
try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Splendid! Let us
tie.
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I've never had a tie before.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now.
Figure if I'm going to be a
You will need
Slytherin,
it.
that's something a
This
Slytherin
round
would have done
settles
is
it all.
try to knock
Watch
things off.
this. That is how it's done. Here.
Oh, too hard.
Not to worry.
Be sharp. There we go.
That's it!
Let us see this. Yes!
Ow, too hard
You
again.
almost had it.
Oh well. I should have let go sooner, but that box was coming back.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I'm usually
Class is
way
dismissed.
better at it
Gather
than
your
that,
things
but
on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Oh, there's going to be
can
a
use
second
Accio
one?
on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
A word,
you
if
know
you
it
would.
won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
I know
though
they were
sense
talking
that
about
she is a bit
a third
distracted of
Subnautica.
late. Now, Professor Weasley
I was
has
really
asked that
looking
your
forward to it,
professors
but
give
now
you
there's all that
instruction
legal
outside
issues
of
and
the
everything going on
ordinary
with that,
curriculum.
so
Expect
I
to hear
don't
from
know
me
if
soon
it's
regarding a
actually
special
gonna
assignment that I am
come to
preparing for
fruition or
you.
not. And I like Subnautica. I'm not a huge fan of the second. What is it? The Frozen one.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Let's see. What am I supposed to... Oh. Below Zero.
Hello
is the
there.
name of it.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I don't necessarily have to. I was just gonna take a break. My headphones don't sit well on my ear, and it causes pain in my left ear in the cartilage. So I was gonna take a break for a few hours and give my ear a rest before I stream again later tonight.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronen.
I'm old. I'm 51, so my body's not what it used to be.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Let's see. Let's see one of these.
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
That's gonna be...
Stop it, Peeves! You'll get us in trouble!
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a
That
smack.
one.
She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves! Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Looks like the squiggly octopus. That guy. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. I call it the squiggly octopus.
Revelio.
Oh, I like these statues. I want one of these statues. Steal one if I could. Where was I supposed to be going? Oh, right. Professor Weasley.
I'm avoiding our common room.
I'm looking into getting bone conductive headphones. They go behind your ear on the bone, and the sound travels you know, through the bone, and that way nothing's pressing on your ear. Because I have the same issue if I put like something inside my ear, I'll get the same pressure. That's why I don't wear my hearing aid, even though I'm supposed to. Oh, hold on. My daughter is here. I'm gonna flip this up for a second. I was just waiting for y'all to get up. Do you have anything to take? Anything up or? Are we gonna put them all in a black bag? Let me just go. Honestly, I'm playing as a Slytherin, so. Yeah, my daughter just came in. We're gonna be making a dump run today. We had an incident with here we go. The front upstairs neighbors had their toilet break, and it leaked all over our apartment, like nasty raw sewage water, and it ruined a bunch of stuff. So now we're just going through and
what about
gonna be taking things
Professor?
to
I was thinking the same thing,
to the
Deke.
dump.
Perhaps you could help.
Because the landlord was like, yeah, it's not my problem. That's what your trash can.
excuse
like,
Deke.
yeah, except for
There you are.
there's all kinds of like appliances and stuff I had over there that you can't just throw
I
away
trust
in the,
your
in
first
the
classes
garbage.
went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from
We
Professor
lost
Hecat and Rowan.
$1,000 worth of stuff,
Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit.
including our
before you
printer.
arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal
We didn't
more
have
to your
renter's
travels here
insurance
than
at
what
the
you've
time.
told
We
me.
do now.
Isn't there?
But yeah.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a
Yeah.
streeler.
I'm
Regardless,
just going through.
you must
I'm
continue to build
going
upon
through the
what you've learned.
closets
In that
None
regard,
of the
I've asked your
closets were
professors
affected,
to
but I
help
figured
hasten
since
your
we're
progress with some extra
cleaning
assignments.
crap up, might as well do everything. And gonna go through the closets, take things out of there, put some stuff in storage.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier,
I've got
we've
Christmas
arranged to
ornaments.
replace the
I don't want
supplies lost on your
them
way
laying
here,
around here
including seeds, potion
in case there's
recipes,
another
and
leak.
spellcrafts.
I already had
Professor.
a
And
Christmas
Mr.
skirt
Ollivander
get ruined
will
because it
connect
was
you
over
with
on the
perfect wand.
shelf over
You've
there.
managed your classes well.
It wasn't
with a
in
borrowed
the
wand,
tote with
but
the rest
you'll
of
find
them
the magic you cast
for
with
some
your
reason.
own wand to
So now
be
it's all
far superior.
nasty and I can't get the brown stains out. And it's too delicate to go through a washing machine, so. Oh.
I'm
gotta
eager
go
to get to
Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
I'm actually going to
Help
end
you
the
get your
stream
bearings.
here.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you
'Cause,
spending time with them.
Gotta get some stuff gathered up. Let's go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area.
And he's
He'll
a
keep
Slytherin.
you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts,
What are you doing,
Theophilus
CB Kitty? Are you
Harlow,
sleeping?
if you can.
Yeah.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time
It's
to
almost
waste.
your birthday.
The sooner you complete your work,
Your birthday is
the
next
sooner
month.
you
You'll
can
be
enjoy a
16.
butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah. You're an old lady too, aren't you? Sorry. Probably shouldn't be yawning. If I can remember where to do the sign out. That would be helpful. And I just played this not that long ago. You'd think I'd be able to remember, but apparently not. Apparently I'm just dumb. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, she's gonna be 16, and I've got a boy cat who's going to be 10. No. 6. He's gonna be 6. Where did I mixed the math up because they're 10 years apart in age. He's a rescue. The upstairs neighbor from years ago left a bunch of tiny kittens. She took the mother, but left all the kittens up there to starve to death. We all broke in and rescued them. Because I don't play that bull crap. But yeah, that's how I ended up with him. I actually rescued 2 of them. Teddy and his sister Rosie. Their last name is Velt. V-E-L-T. And, so yeah, it's Teddy Roosevelt. She ended up with severe food aggression issues, and the vet recommended that we find her a home where she could be the only cat. So the guy I was dating at the time had been looking for a kitten. So he took her. And then I found out he'd been cheating on me with his ex, so I dumped his ass. I let him keep the cat, though, because she needed a home where she could be the only pet. So... Well, they're going to start out as Keely and Feely from The Hobbit. But he wanted to name the female Rosie after his mother, who was still alive. It's not like she'd passed away or anything. She's very much alive. So when he wanted to change her name to Rosie, I was like, well, okay, well, I guess I'll name him Teddy. And then that's how Teddy Roosevelt came to be. He's my little teddy bear. We believe he's part Maine Coon. We have no idea who. She would just let the mother cat just wander. She knew she was in heat. She was always trying for kittens. That had not been the first batch of kittens that her cat had. She would get her cat, and she would let her cat get knocked up, and then sell the kittens online to anybody willing to, give her some money for her DRUG problem. But yeah, she was psychotic. She used to sit there and stand outside our door and listen to our conversations. My daughter and I were in the bathroom. My daughter had a UTI. She was a minor at the time. She had a UTI, and she had blood coming out after she peed, and she called me in there. She's like, I'm bleeding out of my urethra, what's wrong? I was like, you got a UTI. And this neighbor confronts me outside and accuses my daughter of sleeping with her boyfriend. I'm like, first of all, how do you know anything about that? She's, well, I heard you mention bleeding. I was like, we were in the bathroom. The only way you could have heard that is if you were listening at the basement door right outside the bathroom door. And that's what she was doing. She was in the basement listening to our conversation. My daughter is not straight. My daughter has a girlfriend. So I was like, first of all, my daughter is gay. She's not having sex with your nasty boyfriend. Nobody wants to touch him but you. It got to the point where I had to start screaming at her to get her to leave me alone and stop accusing my underage daughter of sleeping with her boyfriend. So yeah, she was kicked out not too long after that because everybody else in the building was threatening to leave if she was allowed to stay. So they would have lost 3 apartments worth of income for one chick. So they kicked her out. Well, she was told, you have X amount of time to leave. We'll give you X amount of money. Well, she cleared her stuff out. Left the kittens behind. Didn't tell anybody she left these tiny little kittens up there. They're only about 4 or 5 weeks old. And yeah, I mean, they were near starved to death by the time we got in there. I mean, it was middle of summer, no air conditioning, 100-degree heat. Oh, and she left the bunny up there too. they found somebody to take all the kittens and all that. Like I said, I took in 2 of them. Teddy's got some anxiety issues that he still struggles with, but you know, he doesn't have food aggression or anything like that. He'll sit there and he'll walk in one spot. When he gets anxious, he'll just sit there and walk and walk and walk and walk. And we just let him do his thing, and he'll calm himself down, and he'll lay down and go to sleep. You're such a pretty girl, CB Kitty. Yes, you are. Yeah, CB's name used to be Anastasia. But I had to have a cop come to the house one day, years ago, when she was just a little tiny little kitten. And the state trooper comes in, and she sat there, kept trying to unlatch his service weapon. She kept trying to unlatch it and play with it. Apparently, she loves the smell of gun oil. So I was like, "You're just a little CB, aren't you?" Because I did combat construction in the military with the CBs, and I was like, "You're just a little CB, aren't you?" And she just just started meowing, all happy. I was like, "You like that name, CB?" And that's how she became CB. She wasn't Anastasia anymore. She was CB after that. And she still loves guns. She rubs all over them. I don't have any in the house, but when I did, and I'd be cleaning them and stuff, she'd be rubbing all over it. Just, oh yeah, love that smell. Yeah, I'd never heard of cats liking gun oil either. I knew about the mint family because catnip. I had to stop wearing Ben Gay because it's got menthol in it. She'd sit there and try to lick it off my skin. So now I use Blue Emu. It's made out of emu oil, which I didn't know that when I started using it. I didn't know it was made out of animal oil. But my daughter looked into it, and she says it's part of the farming. They have emu farms, and part of when they take the meat and everything, that's when they take the oil and, all that. So it's not like they're just killing them for the oil. They're killing them, they're using all the parts of the animal. So I felt a little bit better about that. It's like, well, at least it's not, they're just not killing them just for my pain and to feel better. But I can't use icy hot because I get chemical burns from that. So, and I haven't found anything else that works, like Aspercream and all that. None of that works. Blue Emu is about the only thing that works. And what's that? There is one thing I use for my hands. It's get it over the counter. I'm gonna Google arthritis ointment and see if it pops up. Voltaren. It's the first thing that popped up. Voltaren. I use that on my hands because you can't use it on like large parts of the body, so I can't use it on my, like, I have things wrong with my entire back, including my neck. So I can't, like, spread it all over there. That's why I used a blue emu on my back. But for my hands, when my hands start cramping up and seizing up, I have my daughter put the Voltaren on there, and it helps. It's one of the other reasons why I have to take breaks from gaming. It's because if I hold on to the controller too long, my hands will start to cramp up and my fingers go all weird. By the time my grandmother passed away, her fingers were so gnarled and twisted, she couldn't use her hands, so I'm trying not to have that happen until it's, unavoidable. My grandma, the only thing she ever used was Bengay. That's what I used for years before I had CB. Is Bengay, because I love the smell of it. Reminded me of my grandma. Yeah, I mean, when you're allergic to most pain meds, there's, not a lot of options for you. And I found that out during stage 3 anal cancer. They gave me some pain meds for it. Turned out I was allergic to it, so they're like, oh, well, let's try this other one. Nope, I'm allergic to that one too. I could take the fentanyl patches in very small doses. Just enough to take the edge off the pain. And then there's one other one that I was able to take pill form, that like 5 milligram, that took a little bit more of the pain away. But I was in constant agony for months. Just because they couldn't give me anything stronger. Zero out of 10, do not recommend getting cancer. Of course, then mine came back a little over a year later, but, I had to have surgery that time because they're like, you just had chemo and radiation. Apparently it didn't work, so we're not going to go that route again, so. The chemo and radiation left behind a lot of damage. Radiation, the gift that keeps on giving. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here and go take a walkabout. Stretch my body a bit. I will be streaming again tonight. I don't remember what it is I'm supposed to be streaming. It's on my schedule somewhere. Hold on. I'll look. I have my schedule all set up on this. Let's see. Minecraft tonight. Maybe. If I don't feel like playing Minecraft, I'll play something else. It was nice chatting with you.